What's going on, everybody? This is Cap, and welcome back to my Infiniverse world. We are on episode 21 already, and let me just show you how amazing this iron farm is. So I've added it underneath. I actually forgot here, so I still have to put some chests there. But look at this, all full. It's all full. It's all full. It's all full. That one's not yet. And then this one was here before I actually put the chest underneath. So all I do is I just come in here. I go like AFK overnight or whenever. Like if I'm going to go somewhere, I'll just come in here and I'll just go AFK. So I have about, what, four chests right now full of iron. And I also keep this whole ender chest full so I can kind of have it anywhere. I mean, it's just great. It really and truly is just fantastic. And actually, I should probably keep 2 pieces of dirt right here. But also, where is this? You know what? I love how just these guys can just keep spawning forever and ever and just give me my cart back, my boat back. I don't know if you can see, you can probably tell already. Do you remember that little, like, it came out from here. This actually was an extended island out to about here. Do you remember? Yeah, I got rid of it. That's kind of what I've been doing. I've just been destroying another island because that mountain over there that I did to make the beach was not enough, apparently. And if any of you remember, in the beginning, when I started this world, I specifically said, I'm going to limit the amount of terraforming I do. Yeah, so look, all of this was a few, maybe 5 or 6 blocks above the ground. And yeah, now I made it this. And now I added some more sand. So we get some turtles spawning over here. I cut this little tiny island down as well. This was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 high. Oh, there's a boat. That's where my boat went. You can even see some of that stuff that I did. But what I want to work on today is actually... Ooh, is that a different one than the one that was here? No. I actually want to build... now that I have enough iron, a sugarcane farm. So the question is, where are we going to build it? That is my only concern at the moment, because I want to do kind of something else with this. I'm thinking about maybe making a prison right next to here. So we'll do like a prison. This is something I started to do in my first Infiniverse series. I actually built a frame. It was actually a very small prison, but it was nice. The outline, anyway. And I built like a basketball court for it, and I just never got around to completing it. But this island is decent enough size to do that. I'm thinking we're probably going to have to... I'll probably eliminate that little part right there. I might shorten this a bit too, because it's a little too close. Or, you know what? Actually, I'll just get rid of that. That's a lot easier to do. I'll just get rid of like a part of this right here so there's enough space. So we'll do that. But now, where are we going to put the sugarcane farm? This is where I would definitely like to build the farm. It's going to be fairly large, I think, because I want to have a lot of sugarcane for various projects. Now, you guys don't really know this, but I do have like a makeshift kind of sugarcane farm way over at the witch farm. I built an area out. Remember, I had said I was going to try and connect my base here underground. Well, I started kind of digging out a tunnel and I put a lot of sugarcane, but it's just not the best. It's not fully what I want. So we're going to just build a bridge going across here. Pretty tiny, pretty small bridge. Nothing like the one over there. Nothing like that. Just a regular bridge going across. And then we can kind of lay out where the sugarcane farm is going to go. Get over here. So I'm not going to really flatten things unless I'm building like a town or a village or something. But I don't want the sugarcane farm to be like super weird looking. And this is kind of stupid. You know, like there's nothing really here. So I'm going to go ahead and do this for now without feeling too guilty about it. And then we'll just map out how big we kind of want the farm to go. I'm thinking maybe 15 wide, and then we can make it high. Like we can go, X amount high, because again, now I have I mean, plenty of iron. I'm never, ever, ever going to have to worry about iron again. Unless they change the mechanics of the iron farm. But I'm going to go over there every night anyway. And hopefully I'll have just, 10 to 15 double chests full of iron. Which should suffice me for pretty much anything I want. Okay, so let me go ahead and build this bridge. Again, it's not going to be anything, terribly crazy. Oh, I do want to kill this guy too. Come over here, you. And yeah, this might end up being the tallest thing that I have so far. I don't know if I'm going to make it as... Actually, I don't know if I'm going to make it as big as that. But I'm going to make it... fairly large. I want a pretty big... I want a pretty big sugarcane farm. But I also want to kind of tie it in to something. Because I don't just want to have, like, the farm by itself. I kind of want it to be tied in. Another thing I'm going to do at some point, not right now, is I'm going to double everything up here. I don't want you to be able to, like, access anything. I want it to be, like, you can only access it from the beach or whatever. So it'll kind of be like that. And if you really want to, get over here, you'd have to go to the beach and do it that way. All right, so I completely went against everything I told you I was going to do. I did the bridge, but look what I did. I decided to build up this mountain, and I think it looks pretty cool. But then I also flattened everything. Like I said, I wasn't going to. I figure what I'll do is I'll flatten it, and then I'll build everything up around it, kind of like what I did over here. But I think it looks really cool this way. I kind of terraform, as you can see, how much of the ground I terraformed. This was not that difficult to do, so everything goes up by 1, right? So the bottom is 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, and so on and so on and so on. That one, that's actually single. I know it looks like there's a mountain on the other. It's actually just a single line at the top, which is why I stopped going up. And all I did was just pick kind of a defined pattern on the bottom. The ground kind of came out to here. I picked a defined pattern, and then I just kind of went up with it. And then what I did after I did this whole thing is I went back through and I just kind of made these little patterns going up. But I think it looks really good. You can actually see, this is actually the furthest thing. You can see it from far away. Like when I'm at my witch farm, I can actually see it over here. And when I was up there, it started snowing and some of the snow dropped. So it looks pretty cool. So anyway, so I've measured out everything that we're going to need. I got some sugar cane from the underground area that I told you I have near my witch farm. I was only able to get 4 glowstone for now. I have a ton of redstone though. Redstone dust from both mining and the witch farm. I needed 2 blocks of redstone for my build. And obviously I took some iron ingots. And then I planted some more trees up there, which haven't actually grown yet, right on this top over here. Because we're going to need quite a bit. And I actually do not have oak, which is pretty much what I need to start with. So I'm going to go get some oak. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to start building up from here. I believe this whole thing is... Oh, goodness. I want to say 34 across. So from this spot to the spot right before the bottom block is 34. So that's 35, 36, 38, 40. So it's 40 blocks. And then this going across is 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's 11 deep by 40 across. And then what you do is you come 1 over. And then you go 1, 2 on that third one technically. Because it's 1, 2, 3. And then that's where the 40 is. The 37. So this block and then 34. I'm sorry, 34, 36, 38, 40. Yeah. So 34 starts from here. From here to the one right before is 34. This to the other one on the ground is 36. And now we're going to build 2 of them. So right in between, I'm going to walk and I'm going to have my 2 sugarcane. This is actually going to be a double-sided. Okay, so we're going to be able to get sugarcane from this side, from this side, from the other side. And it's also, we're going to have a switch to toggle it. And we're going to get some bone meal out of it too. So it's going to be pretty cool. I don't know how high I'm going to go with it yet. But I have plenty of supplies. So let me just go get some oak wood. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this, actually, let's dig into the ground 1. And then we'll just go up 1, 2, 3, 4 for now. Actually, I'm trying to think, maybe one more. Yeah, we'll do one more for now. I do have these. I do have the chest, which I also need a lot of. And I'm also going to need some regular wood. So let's, like just the planks. So hopefully those grow. You can see them. Oh, there's one. One just sprouted up. Okay, so we'll break that. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. And I'm going to dig this out in the middle here. And I'm also going to do the floor as well. Ooh, that's not good. You know what? Let me get some dirt. I'll put the dirt there. I don't need that right this second. Okay. We'll dig this across. And then I'm going to put, I'm trying to think. Yeah, we got to go behind it too. So we need all of this dug up. I really wish I didn't waste this. I'm very mad at myself right now for wasting all of that that wood. And then this whole ground also has to be, I don't know about this so much, but this whole ground right here also has to be wood as well. I mean, most of this farm is basically going to be made of planks, so I need a lot of it, which I still have some at the base, so I can always get that. I was just kind of hoping to kind of do everything here. No, I don't want these. I want to pick up my sand. Sand is very valuable at the moment. Oh, and I need lime. I completely forgot. I need to make some lime dye because we need the glass. All right, and now what we're going to do is we're actually going to put the chests. I need a lot of chests, but I have a lot. And I still haven't made the hoppers yet, but that's okay. Nope. Okay, just like this. Perfect. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to build... Ooh, we're just going to build this up. I want to do 4. Can I make it? No, I can't. We'll do 3 for now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go like this. So I'm just going to skip a space for now. I might do it for, let's see, it's 34, so 17 chests. So 8 and 8 is 16 on the 9th one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's going to go there and there. You'll see what I mean. Let me just keep skipping spaces. Okay, so this side, because I want this to cover on the left over here. I don't want a hopper which has, a gap that you can actually see out of. So I want all of this covered. So starting on the left with this, we go all the way across to the 9th one. Then we double it up. So the hoppers are going to be doubled even though they go to 2 different chests. And then we do everything on the right side. So that's the left side. This is the right side. So again, it ends over here because this is odd. If this was an even number of chests, like instead of, I'm sorry, if this is an even number of chests, that's where I have to do it. If this was an odd number of the double chests, like we have 17 chests, but 34 chests overall, 17 double chests. Let's say we had 35 chests. We would be able to do it just going straight across. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to make a bunch of hoppers. I'll make a stack. Yeah, I'll make a stack of hoppers for now. Did I use all my iron already? Wow. Okay, so it's going to go like this. And then what I'm going to end up doing is on top of these, I'm going to actually end up putting the composters. Because again, we want it to be toggleable, right? So we're going to put our composters here. So like this. Yeah, that looks good. And then what I'm going to do is on top of these, we'll run this down. Okay, we'll run hoppers like so. And then we'll actually take the planks. We'll run the planks all across. And this is where I actually want the lanterns. So we're going to have lanterns in front of... Not lanterns, I'm sorry. Redstone lamps in front of these hoppers to lock them. And the lamps are just to let us know that they're locked. But for now, since I don't have them, I'm just going to run this straight across. All right, so it's gonna look like this. And then what I'm gonna end up doing is we're gonna double up the chest on top. So these chests are gonna be for bone meal. And these top chests right here, which again, I'll double up right now, are going to be for regular sugarcane. Okay, so this is for the sugarcane. So what I'm going to do is we're going to start once we get it set up, we're going to start with the levers on. The levers have to be activated, so we have the sugarcane going. I might keep a couple in the beginning off, just so that can collect bone meal. Also, once the chests are completely full of sugarcane, everything is going to go down into the bone meal as long as the lever's off. So it's really, really good. We'll always have a supply of sugarcane, and then we'll toggle it for bone meal. But once this is full, once this and the hoppers behind it are full, they're just going to start going in here. And again, if we have the switch on, we can just undo it. I'll show you what I mean. It'll make more sense when I actually have it built. So that looks cool. And now what I have to do is go behind it like so. I'm definitely going to need some more hoppers. I can't believe it. I have to build 4 of these sides. What I just built, I have to build 4 of these. So I'm going to need quite a lot of hoppers. All right, and then once those hoppers are on, I'm just going to bring this up 1, because this right here, this line, is where the track is going to run. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I was able to make 4 lamps. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you kind of how it's going to look with the lamps. Okay, so we're going to put the 4 lamps here, just like so. Whoops. And then we're going to put 4 levers on, and I'm going to activate them just like that. So now, okay, when the minecart rolls over, it's going to roll over, obviously this one, which is going to suck it down into this one. Because the lever is on, it locks this one. So nothing is going to go into the composter. It'll go straight into that chest. So when the light is on, it is in sugarcane mode. If I turn this off, this hopper right here becomes it's just a regular hopper now. It's not locked. So it's going to feed it into this, and then we have the hopper underneath once this fills up a little bit to collect the bone meal into here. So that is how we're going to do it. And then also I'm going to put some stairs. Let me just do that really quick. And then we're going to put some stairs underneath these parts right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here we're going to put where is it? I guess I could do iron trapdoors. Let me see how an iron trapdoor looks. I wasn't thinking about that, but that could work. Yeah, that might be okay. We'll do some iron trapdoors as well. So I'm gonna run that across. Oh, I can make more of those, which means I can make more of these, which means I can make more of these as well. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get some train tracks. I'm going to go get some more iron. Okay, so I did both sides. Oh, actually, I forgot to do the stairs there. But now all I'm going to do is basically just come here where the ends are. And I'm going to fill this up and then just do 1 extra layer behind it. And then honestly, the rest I could probably just fill in with dirt, minus the areas that are behind the hoppers. So all right here where the hoppers are, I'm going to put this down like that, because that can possibly be seen, and I don't want there to be dirt behind it because it'll look ugly. But other than that, this entire thing right here, I'm going to be filling in with dirt minus these areas. All right, so I ended up bringing this out another one. Okay, and there's going to be another log row right up here. But for now, what I'll do is I'll actually use some dirt just so I can get up here. So picture this as logs. Okay, and then right here, we're going to run this across. So this is where this is right here where the line of rails is going to go. And then behind it, I'm going to have this right here. So we're going to have some sand. Okay, so I'll do the same thing over here. So we'll put our row of that sand. Now you'll notice there are 3. So there's a gap of 3 there, which is important because I still need to put, I still need to count out where we're going to go. So for the rails on the 9th one, okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll put that. Same thing here. And then we're going to count this way. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and I have to get the redstone. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up running the water, which I have 2 buckets. I just made 2 buckets. So we're going to run the water all the way across. I'm just going to keep going back and forth so I can just keep picking up the water buckets. And we can actually break this. And now that we have the water there, hold on, let me just grab one of these really quick. And now that we have the water here, I just want to keep it marked. So I'm going to put down a repeater there. Okay, we're going to take this, do it on this side as well. Put a repeater here. And then in the center is going to be, a block of redstone. And that's going to activate the rails. So we'll do the same thing on this side as well. And then I'm going to activate the rails, which I did. And the reason I spaced it out that way is because where I located the redstone and the repeaters is just long enough to activate all of these. And that's all we need. Okay, so now that that is done, we can go ahead and we can add the minecarts with hoppers. First one will go there. Perfect. Second one will go on this one. And I don't need the water in the middle. So, oops, go ahead. So I don't need this water in the middle here. I'm just going to go ahead and fill that with dirt. And this is actually going to be the only row that I need this on, obviously, because we're going to have pistons that are going to push everything. So the pistons are going to push it onto the hopper, so we're not going to need it for each row. Okay, and then so this right here will be where this right here is going to be where the sugarcane is. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the observers like this, making sure that the face of the observer actually faces the sugarcane. I don't have enough sugarcane, so I'll just have to wait for it to grow to do more layers of it. Okay, like this. We'll do the same thing on this side, and then I'm just going to run the dirt all along the middle. Okay, and I'm going to have lime green glass right here, and I'm also going to have pistons on top of this. Obviously, this is what's going to push the sugarcane down. So we're going to have pistons all along here. I'm actually going to have glass, lime green glass, just the 2 blocks right here. That's the only spot where we're going to have the lime green glass, well, along the side. And then I'm also going to have some like decoration as well. But I can put this down here like that. Okay, so it's going to be double-sided, so whatever happens on one side is going to happen on the other. Even if there's no sugarcane there, it's not going to affect anything at all. Okay, and then I'm just going to double this up like I did to the other side. And I'm actually going to put another redstone lamp right here, strictly for decoration. So anytime the redstone goes off, you know, you're just going to get a cool little light. And I'm actually going to do the same thing on this side as well. All right, and then the next row will start here. So all we'll do is bring out this. Okay, like so. It doesn't matter what you put back here. This could be dirt, which I'm actually probably just going to waste some dirt on it, because there's no reason to put down actual wood. It's not going to be seen. Actually, well, this I will on top of this, because sometimes when the piston extends, you can kind of see behind it. So on those 2 I will. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to do more sand on this level. Just like that, right? More sand there. And then behind it in here is going to be more water. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to continue that going up. I don't know how many layers I'm going to do right now, because don't forget, I still have to do the other side, which I don't know if I'm going to do on recording. I probably am, but this is going to take me a while. So I just wanted to show you kind of how the basis is going to be. All right, so there it is. I built both of them. All I literally did after everything I showed you is just add this right here going up. It's just oak leaves. And then on the top, I just covered the entire top with leaves. I extended everywhere where, like, see where this wall is right here? I would just extend it out by 1, and then let me go on the top and show you. I just kept doing that until we got to a natural point where there was just 1 left. So that very, very, very top line, which I can't access right now, there we go. The very, very, very top line just has one row of oak leaves. Everything else underneath it is dirt. So I just did the perimeters and filled everything in with dirt. Then I'd go up again with the leaves, just coming 1 in, then dirt, then up, perimeter leaves, dirt, and so on and so on and so on. But I'm really happy with how it came out. And then for the sides here, all I ended up doing was putting, so right underneath there is the oak logs. And then I just went regular stairs, 2 trapdoors, then upside down stairs. And I literally did that the entire way up. And then for here, all I did was throw some water behind this, remember the whole inside was like empty? I just put some water, decorated it, and where these lights are, you go 1 block, and then you just get rid of the oak and replace it with the green glass, and then behind it, just make sure that it's not dirt, and you just have an oak plank, and that's it. That's all I did. So I did that for the outside, for the inside, and then same thing over here. Okay, and I did let this go AFK overnight a little bit. I just kind of dug down. So let's see what we got. Oh, we got a decent amount. Considering there's only 1 minecart going collected, and I only went 3 rows. This is pretty good. Oh, I ended up using a bunch of these. But we also got this down here, don't forget. So I shut the 4 lights off there. Okay, and so this is bone meal farm. And I did use some of the bone meal to make the glass. And I took some of the cactus that I had in my base, along with just this super mini like makeshift farm here. And I would use this. I actually had this whole thing filled up with cactus though at some point. And until it grew 3 high, and then I would use that. Okay, but I mean, it looks really good. I'm very pleased with the way it came out. Like, super pleased. So if we're walking down... Oh, look at this. Enderman, they're the worst. Yeah, that looks awesome. That looks really dope. I'm pretty excited by it. All right, so let me know what you think. And then what I'm going to end up doing is next episode, we're going to end up building a wall. So, I'll get started with that. And then an underground area here. Like a little underground, I guess, kind of a base. I want it to be fairly large, but I want to be able to go AFK here. So the base is going to have to start like out here. Because obviously we don't want to, if I break this, like if I start the base here and make it a little wide like I want to make it, then I'm not going to really have area, I'm going to have to like just one little area here to stand on to get these. I don't want that. So we'll start it like over here somewhere, make it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll probably make it like 5 wide, going all the way down. And that way I can go AFK at this base right over here. And then what I want to do for like this section right here, obviously the trees were just, while I built this stuff, I needed all that wood. What I want to do right here is actually layer it going up. And I have a pretty cool idea. It's almost like puzzle pieces, but I'm going to need rooted dirt. I'm going to need like a lot of rooted dirt, unless I can come up with something else. I might do mycelium, but I really kind of want, I want rooted dirt. I want moss blocks. I want regular dirt. And I think that, or maybe grass. But if I can't get a lot of rooted, because I'm going to need a lot. And if it's proving to be too much, then I'll just replace it, the rooted dirt with mycelium. I'll just make a little mycelium farm really quick, just to get that going. So we're going to have like almost like puzzle pieces over here. And then obviously, you guys know me, I'll fill this in. We'll fill this in along the way with something else. And I might change the ground. I kind of like the sand, the plain sand for now, but that could always change with me. I change my mind about designs quite often, so we'll see. But anyway, let me know what you think of this. Like I said before, I'm digging it. I'm really digging the style. It's going to serve the purpose. I'm not going to really need it for a lot other than building the library, maybe making some speed potions later on. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, that's going to do it for me. Cap out. Peace.